Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? This is T3 Gaming. Symbio here today, and I have my son Kai with me. Say hi, Kai.
Hi.
And today we have a special review here of a new game that just came out December 1st. It's Star Wars Destiny. It's a new CCG game that's put out by Fantasy Flight. And it's basically a combination kind of card and dice game, similar to Magic, Pokemon, or more, and then kind of like similar to Dice Masters. You guys all know we play HeroClix a lot. We both played Pokemon for a little bit. You still play Pokemon, Kai?
No, I decided to stop since we play so many different games, and also, I don't know. I decided to get out of it.
Lost interest?
You?
Yeah, me too, a little bit. Pokemon was fun, and we still have good friends that play it all the time. And it's a great game. Just, kind of lost interest, started focusing on HeroClix more. But then this game came out, and our whole family is Star Wars obsessed. So when this came out, we were super excited. I found out about it online, YouTube. There was a Team Covenant did a great video on it, and so as soon as I heard about it, I talked to Jason over at Collectors Inc. in Chico, and he was awesome enough to have ordered it and pre-ordered a bunch, but they got shorted on their supply because apparently Fantasy Flight, they didn't do enough on their first run, which, it's smart of them to do that to make sure everybody likes it. Anyway, so what we wanted to do today is just kind of show you what we got. Basically, we got two starter sets. This is the Kylo Ren starter set, and it comes with 20 cards, I guess 24 cards total, 9 premium dice, and it comes with the instructions. And this is mainly focusing on Kylo Ren and First Order Stormtrooper. And then on this side, we've got the Rey starter deck, also 24 cards and 9 dice. This came with the two characters Rey and Finn. And I'm going to give you a real quick preview of the cards. We'll start it with First Order Stormtrooper. Basically, let me see if I can get that focus there. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Basically, the cards tell you the character, and then also this on the left tells you what sides of the die are available for that character, and then every character maybe has some abilities, and then up here on the top right there is the number of hit points that character has. Bottom left is the number of points that character costs, just like in HeroClix where every character has a point value. Each character in Star Wars Destiny also has a point value. So I'm not going to go through everything. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a preview. For every character, and pretty much every character and every rare in the set comes with a die. And each die is a 6-sided dice, and these are really beautiful dice. What do you think, Kai?
What is really awesome about them is you think they're stickers, but they're actually pressed onto the thing, so somebody can't just take it off, or it can't just be bet up on it.
Yeah, they're amazing. I'm going to see if I even get closer here. Get a super close-up shot. I don't know if my camera will actually focus that close here, but we're going to try. Come on. Sorry, guys. It's not wanting to do the focus. There we go. Maybe that'll work here. But yeah, the die, at first when I first saw them, I thought, oh, they look kind of dorky, They're just kind of colorful pictured dice. But once you start playing, man, and the die are the ones that you want. The die pool that you get is what you want. So when you're building your deck and stuff, you're going to want to include characters with die. So I'm going to put that down. And let me show you a Kylo Ren's card here. Right there. All right, so yeah, the art is phenomenal on these. The art, the storyline, the interaction, the game mechanics, everything actually we just have already fallen in love with. We've played it probably like, 4 or 5 times. Not a lot, but even just with that amount of play, we've had a great time. And so let me give you a quick preview of some other cards here. We've got Rey. And so the way that the Star Wars, with the Star Wars universe and the way this game works is that essentially you've got two people battling it out. Each person has their own decks, right? And each deck within itself has to be either a hero deck or a villain deck. So you can't play heroes with villains, and you can't play, you know, them vice versa. Here is Finn's card. And they also have a neutral affiliation. So, you know, obviously with heroes, they can play with neutrals and villains can play with neutrals. So, and then within that, there's also a color code that deals with like kind of what type of character it is. Kai, do you remember what red is?
Red is commander, blue is force, and yellow is not neutral, but
Scum, scoundrels.
Yeah.
Rogues, that's right, rogues. So, you know, you got your Han and Chewie. They're going to be rogues. Finn is a rogue mainly because he defected, you know.
And also, Finn has a special power that he can use villains' powers.
That's right. He can use villains' weapons and stuff in the game.
So he can use, like, a Stormtrooper's blaster or something like that.
Yeah. So this is Finn's die. And I'll quickly review it. You know, the die on each side, like this is 1 melee damage. This is 1 shield that you get. This is 1 ranged damage. And that's 2 range damage. That's a blank. And almost every die will have some kind of blank. But I think there apparently are some that don't. And then this is 1 resource. So like Pokemon has energy. And I think Dice Masters also has energy. And in this game, they have resources, and here's a resource. Ooh. Not doing a great job focusing there. Anyway.
And then this is a shield.
This is a shield that you can put. These are shield tokens.
It's Boba Fett or Jango Fett or a Mandalorian, however you want it, because Mandalorians are hard to hit and their armor is kind of blast proof.
Yeah. So sorry, that's not focusing. That's okay. We don't need to show those because they're not really focusing very well.
And this is the 1 damage.
Yeah, so those are so if you see up here on the top, those are all the damage tokens that it comes with. So in each starter set, you get the cards. You get 20 cards, and then you get 24 cards, but 2 of them are characters, and then 1 of them is a location or battleground, and then 1 of them, I think, is just an action card, and then the rest are 20 cards that fill out other elements. So, I'm not going to go into the whole game right now because there are other better videos out there that go through it. I'm just showing you guys a little bit about it. It's a great game. It's a fast-paced game. It takes about 40 minutes, but each action in your turn is over and you go to the next person. So it's just really quick back and forth. And you're really just building, like in each deck, you basically have up to 30 points to pick which characters you want to play. And then the rest is 30 cards. 30 cards of upgrades, support, events. These are all things kind of like tools in Pokemon or item cards in Pokemon, that kind of thing. Things that support your character. So, and each of those can potentially have die associated with it too. So let me show you an example. Let's see, we'll take a look at this awesome. So there are vehicles, which are amazing in this set. Vehicles are part of, you know, obviously a huge part of the Star Wars world. Here's a First Order TIE Fighter. And so a vehicle can actually come in and get kind of attached or upgraded to your character. And then you get to roll that die in addition to your character die, do extra damage and get extra abilities and effects. So the game design is just really impressive. I think they did a really good job feeling like it's balanced, and although I think there's already, you know, a competitive sort of mini meta starting to appear just with certain decks, like there's a Rey-Han deck. There's mill decks, because you can either lose the game by getting your characters totally KO'd, or you can lose the game by running out of cards. So obviously there are cards that kind of discard other things. There are cards that you know, allow you to re-roll dice. There are also other mechanics that allow you to control dice, that kind of thing. So, oops. I don't know why it's not focusing there. So anyway, I just wanted to show you also, we also bought a booster box. And so this set is called Awakenings. And this is the first set. And from an interview with Lucas Letzinger, who designed the game, he said that they're basically going to be releasing 3 games a year, 3 sets a year, and within each set is about 160 or so cards. When you buy one of these boosters out of here, it's going to have 1 die and 5 cards, and one of those cards will be a rare or a legendary, which is like Chase's in HeroClix. But you know, in one of these booster boxes, you get 36 of them, and out of that, you get 6 legendaries, right, Kai? Mm-hmm. Yep. And we got 6 legendaries, so we were pretty stoked. And the legendaries are really cool, but I definitely wouldn't say they're entirely like all powerful. Like, you know, the cards that you get in the starter and even just booster cards, you can get characters in the booster, in the boosters, and they're really good too. So, you know.
So the legendaries we got was Captain Phasma, Poe Dameron, Luke's lightsaber, what was it? Oh, Thermal Detonator. Mm-hmm. And we got
Crime Lord, right? Is that a legendary?
No, it wasn't a legendary. What was that?
You got Captain Phasma, Millennium Falcon.
Oh, Millennium Falcon, and what was that other one?
Is there one more?
Yeah. Wasn't the Thermal Detonator?
Well, we got Thermal Detonator, Captain Phasma, Millennium Falcon, Luke's lightsaber, and Poe Dameron, and I think it's the Crime Lord.
No, Crime Lord isn't a legendary.
No. Anyway, we got a lot of cool cards. And so the problem right now is it's hard to get them because I guess, you know, they're not coming back in until maybe December 15th for the starters, which is in 3 days or a couple days. And apparently the booster boxes, we're going to have to wait till January, so after the holiday. So I'm going to just quickly show you guys some of what we got. I'm going to hold it up right here and flip through a deck that I built. This is the Captain Phasma. And this is an example of like a battleground. Everybody gets to bring one battleground, and depending on who wins, you get to choose which one comes in. This is an example of an event card. These are in sleeves already, so sorry if they're a little glary. But the art is amazing on these, and there's just so much cool stuff going on. I haven't played Imperial Assault or any of the other Fantasy Flight. I did try the that role-playing game, what was it called? Edge of the Empire. And that game mechanic was just way too complicated, I felt. I didn't feel like it really moved fast enough or was that interesting. Like, it just seemed like it took an hour just to resolve the dice. So this game is really simple to pick up, actually. Really simple, but you can tell it can get really complex in terms of what you want to do, similar to other card games. You know, this is like an upgrade ability, and anything that has this graphic on the side comes with a die. Otherwise, it doesn't. And some of the cards, basically, you're gonna play and put on your table. Other ones you'll just play once and they'll go discard. So anyway, I think that's good for now. I wanted to hear Kai is into card games and also HeroClix, and I wanted to know what you thought of this game so far.
So when I thought about this game, I thought it was going to be more complicated because most of the Star Wars games they have are complicated and also expensive. Like, what was it, X-Wing?
Oh yeah, X-Wing is really...
It's like for a little figure of TIE Fighter, it's like $39.
Yeah.
So I would thought this game would be more expensive, but the booster packs are usually around $3, which is kind of like a Pokemon booster pack, except that it only comes with 5 cards, and it also comes with this awesome dice.
Yeah, so like if you pay $3 for a HeroClix Gravity Feed, you're getting 1 figure and 1 card. This, you're getting 5 cards and 1 really nice die.
Or a rare or legendary card.
Yeah, so, you know, I think it's a good deal, you know.
Also, I really like Star Wars. My sister is a really big fan of Star Wars. So I gave it a try, and I thought, well, this game looks really fun, and I hope they come out with more cards. I don't think they have a Chewie yet, so I think
not yet.
I think they should come out
with a Chewie. Gotta have a Chewie and a Han, right?
There's also a card that's called Let the Wookiee Win.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know how C-3PO, Han says Chewie might rip
your
arms off when he's playing. So
you better let the Wookiee win.
Yeah.
There's BB-8.
And it does, it's like forcing your opponent to take 2 damage or remove 2 of your dice. You want to use your dice into the game so you can do more damage and also get...
Gives you more options.
Yeah, gives you more options to do. With just the cards you have in your hand, then it would be kind of hard to play.
Another thing that's interesting about this game that they specifically designed it to didn't want you to have to shuffle. Like a lot of games, you spend all this time shuffling, and in this game, you really don't. Like you shuffle once, and if you mulligan, you can like shuffle it back in and try to get something that you want. But there's not like every turn you have to put cards in and shuffle, and you don't have search cards. And one deck is 30 cards. You can play up to 2 of any cards in that deck. So it's actually kind of similar to Magic or Pokemon. I know Pokemon you can play 4 of any card, right?
But to 30 cards, it's like playing 2 cards is like playing 4 cards in a 60-card deck.
Right, exactly. So what else do you think of the game? Like, how do you think about the game flow? And do you feel like, I know you said, you know, you lost a couple times to me, but like, do you still feel like
it's... just how it happens. I think the game, and it's not, you would think 40 minutes, it's a long game, like it has rounds.
Right.
But your turns and actions, you can only do 1 action per turn. So that would be using one of your powers on your dice or putting down an upgrade or support.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do 1 action, then it's your opponent's turn. But sometimes you have to strategize what upgrade to put down,
right,
or something like that.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, do you feel like this game is, how much of it is luck, do you think, and how much is it a strategy? Like, do you think it's pretty balanced?
It's more strategy than luck.
Yeah, I agree. And because you can discard a card to re-roll any of your dice,
which is really good.
It's really great. It's like you have prob all the time, but you also have to be careful, right?
Yeah, because if you keep discarding, then the next round you draw up to 5 cards, and then if you have no more 5 cards, then somebody could have a power that looks kind of like a spring here.
Yep. Here's some other. Oh, no, let's see if I can focus in there. Hold it.
Well, it's kind of like...
There we go.
Yeah, it looks like that, and that
means that's spring, right?
That means to discard a card from your hand.
Yeah,
so if you have no cards in your hand or your deck, then you lose the game.
Right.
So you want to make sure you don't discard too many cards just to roll all your dice. And the only reason why you wanted to roll your dice is because if you wanted to do more damage to knock out a character, like 2 range damage.
Right. Yeah.
Or you wanted to get more of these resources or shields.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, I mean the like just like anything, you got to get resources to like buy equipment or
so like you could buy 2 resources or 4 resources to get Mind Probe here.
Right.
And it has special powers that do a lot of damage.
The 4 at the top tells you how many resources you have to spend to actually upgrade your character.
You can tell what it looks like here.
Yep, and those
looks like these.
And every round you actually get 2 new resources.
Yeah, so if you did 2 rounds, then you could get Mind Probe if you just kept it in your hand for that long.
Yep. So Kai, what do you think? Do you think this game is going to be successful, or do you think it's just going to, you know, slowly fizzle out?
I think it's actually going to be. I think it's actually going to be successful.
Kai's call. Kai's calling it right now.
I think it's going to be successful.
All right. You think it'll be like Pokemon successful or Dice Masters successful?
I think it'll be in the middle of Dice Masters and Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon's been around for 20 years.
There's going to be nationals of this game.
Yep, Fantasy Flight already says there's going to be nationals. They're going to run tournaments. They're going to have monthly OP kits, and you'll be able to get like special alternate art cards. I really wish they will. I hope that they do some kind of like foil or like full art cards, because can you imagine like a foil full art Darth Vader? Like how amazing that would be.
Or like put a shiny on the back, how Pokemon does.
Yeah, exactly.
Like some of you guys might not like the rainbow, but for my opinion, I like it since it's shiny.
I like it too. And now on top of that, can you imagine if they came out with like some super teched out dice, like some glittery dice or something, you know, that has foil on the die, that would be pretty insane.
Yeah, like a secret rare.
We can only dream, but...
Like in Pokemon, they have secret rares.
Yep, they have secret rares, yeah. And so, you know, but I know some people, like, they don't like that because they don't want you having to, like, chase after those things. But to me, I think that just makes the game more fun. And being able to have extra things that you can get are, you know, even if... Granted, maybe they're going to be more expensive, and if you really want those things, but in the end, I just think it brings more art and more creativity to the game.
I want the shinies, but I want the shinies only to be on the legendaries, because like in Pokemon, you can tell when you got a good card. But with this, you draw. Oh, I got Podameron. I think he's like a rare or something. You don't really know if he's a rare.
Yeah, you have to look at the little
until you look at the bottom
color at the corner.
So green is a rare. Gray is a starter set.
Oops.
Yellow is a common. Blue
see if I have it.
Is an uncommon, and purple is a legendary.
Very good. Kai's got it down. So if you see here on the bottom right there, that's
Phasma
the
is
legendary.
A legendary.
Yep. And you know, like I said, I mean, obviously everybody likes legendaries, but you know, there's a lot of great cards in it either way. So, all right, well, that I think is going to wrap up our first review. We are probably going to try to play a game and record it for you guys sometime. Let us know what you guys think about Star Wars Destiny. Give us, throw us a comment down in the comment section. Let us know if you want to see more Star Wars Destiny. You know, tell us what you pull, what things you like too. So thanks for watching.
And smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
And also,
we don't have a, do we have a, yeah, we do.
And also comment down if you want to do more, if you want us to do more Destiny.
Yes, all right, exactly.
Destiny
if
videos.
you're like, yeah, I mean, if you want more Destiny videos, let us know because I think we're going to keep playing this game, so we're going to do more. All right.
Thank you.